So that's Jordan Ayew right there, and well, he had a very interesting conversation with veteran Ghanaian sports commentator that is Kwabena Yeboah, and we're going to check out very shortly because Jordan Ayew talked about a number of things, and he said that he wants to play in the Ghana Premier League. He also talks about his favorite position because he believes that sometimes people confuse where he plays and all that. But in this interview with GTV Sports Plus, he talked about all that and more, and how he believes that he will not be able to reach the level of his father, Abedi Pele. Well, before we get into it, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Crystal Palace and Ghanaian forward Jordan Ayew has talked about how he began playing football at the age of 6 years and moved from Ghana to France at the age of 8 to play under Hervé Renard.
I left home around when I was around 2005, 2006, 2005, 2006. So I was 13, 14, and from there on, that's when I've written my own story.
So, I mean, you played under Didier Deschamps, who interestingly played with your dad at Olympique Marseille, and then from Marseille, where did you play?
So I was in Marseille for maybe 8 years, from 14 to 22, 23. And sometimes I was playing, sometimes I wasn't playing, but I wasn't really a starter. By a season, I'll get my 25 games or 20 games, you know. So I got to a point where I needed to play regularly. So I went to Sochaux 6 months with Hervé Renard, and he went on really well.
Then Hervé Renard,
yeah,
the one who at a point came to Ghana to be the technical.
Exactly.
Well, Jordan Ayew also went on to state that he will not be leaving Crystal Palace in the transfer window. Although he has had a torrid time at Crystal Palace, he believes that, well, there is more to come, and says that, well, he wants to now play in his favorite position as a number 9. Well, he says that although he sometimes prefers to play on the right wings and all that, that is due to what the coaches demand from him, but says that he wants to play as a number 9 and he will stay at Crystal Palace.
My favorite role is a striker, and that's why I feel more comfortable. But obviously, you know, you try to do your best for the team, and you try and help the team as much as you can. So yeah.
Now this is the season where all the conversation, all the talk is about transfers. We've already read a number of moves, especially in England. Are you staying at Palace or you're moving on?
No, I'm staying. I'm staying. I signed. Obviously, I extended my contract and everything. I'm really happy there. I'm really comfortable there. I'm really appreciated at the club, so I don't see why I should move. But you know, in football, you never know what can happen. But as at now, I'm a Palace player, and I'm looking forward to the next season.
Well, the player also went to talk about his father, that is Abedi Pele, and says that, well, although his father, Abedi Pele, achieved a lot in life, he says that he's not pressured when people compare him to his father, because his father was incredibly a great footballer, but says that, well, he will not be able to reach the level of his father.
He must be very, very blessed to be the son of the maestro, Pele, the legend Pele. But it also comes with some pressure, because every now and then people will make comparisons, and your daddy, 3-time Africa best footballer, one of the most iconic figures ever to emerge from the world. Do you come under pressure when such comparisons are made?
No, I don't come under pressure, because first of all, my dad has done his his part, and he did it so it's impossible to even get to that level. I always say it, and I'm open. But what I can do is to make a name for myself and to try and be as good as I can and to represent the family as high as possible. So the pressure is always there, you know, because football is a sport of results, you know, and when the results don't come, you get you get criticized and everything. But it's a game, you know. But to come back to my dad, you know, it's impossible to get to his level, you know, like, come on. So what I always tell myself is that I need to just make a name for myself and represent the family as best as I can, and that's what I'm trying to do.
You know, we can't have Jordan Ayew without talking about the Black Stars. And well, the player says that in the Black Stars, things have gone on very, very difficult for the Black Stars, and they've really had to learn the hard way, because when they went to the AFCON 2021 last year in Cameroon, they were really, really shocked that they were eliminated at the group stages. And according to him, it is a wake-up call for the Black Stars. And in their recent matches that they played against Madagascar, the player had this to say.
You know, in football sometimes, you know, like I said, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, you know. But obviously, the pitch had an effect, affected us a little bit, but that's not.
If we had won that game, and if Ghana had beaten Madagascar, it would have sealed qualification for the next Cup of Nations to be hosted by Cote d'Ivoire. Now, it puts so much pressure on you because you must win your game against the Central African Republic to ensure qualification. How tough is that?
The thing is that for like maybe 2-3 years now, we're learning the hard way, you know. We're not getting things easy.
Although being the son of the maestro, Jordan Ayew said that growing up he looked up to the likes of Didier Drogba, Samuel Eto'o and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But according to him, Samuel Eto'o stands up tall on the players who has really inspired him to become such a great striker.
When I was young, I was always looking up to, you know, strikers, you know, like I'll say to our continent brothers like Eto'o, Drogba, you know, Adebayo, then you have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, you have, you know. So obviously I always say Eto'o because the time he was at Barcelona was amazing, you know. What he did was amazing, you know, and he's been a really, really big influence to we the young Africans, and obviously to make Africa proud, you know. So Drogba as well, you know. So those two have done it, and have raised the continent really, really high. So, you know, I cannot go and say that now maybe it's Wayne Rooney or someone. It's not that they've been great players, but I always look at our big brothers and what they've done.
Well, in his final comments, well, Jordan Ayew also said that he wants to play for a team in the Ghana Premier League when he finally bows out of football, but says that if he has to play for any team in Ghana, well, it will have to be for a team in Accra, because that is where he resides in. So where will he be playing? Is it Accra Suffolk or Great Olympics? Well, that is it on Jordan Ayew's great interview with Kwabena Yeboah. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, I'll come your way in another episode here of Sports Updates Ghana. As you know, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share the video as well so that a lot of people can see it.